Oh, hello, Garo. Hello, Garo.
Ken doll.
I choose to castrate everyone within a 50-mile radius of me.
If you think about it, if you use
don't wanna.
prestidigitation on a nudist, you could drive him crazy.
I don't want to know how.
Putting
Make
clothes
them
on
think
them.
they're wearing clothes and they can't take it off no matter what they do.
Yeah,
That's
then
seeming.
not
you can also-
prestidigitation. That's minor
It's
illusion.
harmless. No, it's a harmless sensory effect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can make them feel like they shitted themselves.
Okay,
But
if
they
you give
don't
them paranoia about wearing clothes, I don't think that's a harmless sensory effect.
I'm not causing physical harm.
No,
And they're not taking damage.
it just says harm. Mental harm is a thing.
Depends on who you are.
In D&D, harm falls under the category of taking damage.
Okay, how about we just stop?
Play D&D instead of talking about D&D.
Alright. So, who wants to recap what happened last time?
Alright, I'll go live.
Brother,
I
it's
wanna
been
go
5
home.
weeks. I don't know.
You are home.
It's been
You're with
exactly
us, you are home.
27 days and 21 hours, according to our chat.
That's almost 4 weeks.
I need to. Sorry, I'm putting the toy down.
My brain is failing me.
I do not.
Has it ever succeeded you?
Sometimes. The
I
only thing
remember
that I massively remember is we lost to Betha.
what
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
that's
is
like
me and Cuckoo had a conversation about going to the library. He left, and then I had a conversation with my mentor, again about going to the library. And then that's all I remember.
Oh yeah, and something wants us to go underground.
Yeah. Literally, the very last thing that happened was Mitch noticing Tabitha wasn't there, and then the session ended.
Yep. Oh, and I have a tattoo appointment.
Right?
The fuck?
A lot of that was very disjointed, but sure.
Yes.
We did our best, okay, Dad?
My
We-
foundry
we
is
tried.
breaking, Justin. There we go, I'm back in.
So, the last time we left
Oh.
off,
God, I'm a fucking idiot.
yes, you are. You guys
Hey!
all. You guys had begun with a morning conversation after Kun'Brin had spent the night investigating around a library that seemed to be in one of the corners of the large, we'll say, manor, castle, keep. It doesn't really fit any of those descriptions, but manor would be the closest. And upon finding some information that he was setting out for, he managed to narrowly avoid being seen before scurrying back out and back to the group. Whereupon, in the morning, he had conversation with Dylan regarding the general situation. At which point, the team was able to reconvene before splitting apart for the day for general carousing around the city with former plans and outings, investigating more. Draig was making his way for his tattoo appointment, which was just a little bit into the afternoon-ish. Dylan was maneuvering around. Kun'Brin and Elfain were also I believe you guys were moving to try and go to the store to get your things, and you guys successfully got your
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
purchased items.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And finally, we left off with Mitch getting a glimpse of and passing not quite shoulder width away from Mark. The figure that he only remembered seeing physically within that metaphysical space from, at this point, I want to say months ago.
In game, it was a handful of months ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And then some moments had passed before Mitch realized that he was walking slightly crooked. Not obviously so, but enough that he noticed. And that's when he realized that Tabetha was no longer upon his hip. And that is where we pick up today's session. Mitch. You have just realized that Tabetha is no longer on your hip. At this point, Mark and the small group of some others had passed by you maybe only about 45 seconds ago.
I am going to look around. Do I see anyone who is very clearly trying to rush away?
Give me a perception check. That's a nat 1. But you look around. You peer through the crowds, and no one looks sketchy. No one seems hurrying more than someone who wants to get home quickly. No one seems to be hiding or darting. You can't see anyone that looks sketchy.
I didn't feel anything in my blind sight.
Not from what you were able to tell. At this point, Flutter seems to take notice of you looking around, and gently puts a hand on your shoulder. Is everything all right?
Someone snatched Tabetha.
She looks down to your hip where you usually have her, and her eyes go wide for a moment. She doesn't know entirely what's up with Tabetha, but she knows that that this person, this object, this something is important to you. Then, what do you suppose we do?
Well, I would like to find her as soon as possible.
Let's see.
But I don't want to leave you and the young one alone.
Don't worry about us. We can take care of ourselves. Clearly there's some sort of targeting happening.
Hence why I'm hesitant to leave.
Don't worry. I can bring us safely back to the room. We will stay locked there until you come back.
I still don't know if that's a wise decision. I have no idea which direction they went. I had no inkling that she was gone until just a moment ago.
Shall we find the others then?
Yes.
All right. She kind of takes a deep breath, and you see her, even though it's relatively warm, it's not like summer's day, but it's like early spring kind of weather, so it's a tiny bit chilly. But as she takes this deep breath, her breath is visible, like it's the dead of winter, before it kind of falls down to her hand, where you see some embers kind of dance along her fingers. All right. Let's do this. She whistles in a way that you recognize carries with it magic, and as she snaps her finger, you see there's almost like this. It looks like a magic pebble flies up to a bird that's sitting on top of one of the roofs, and the bird kind of jolts for a moment before flying down onto her shoulder as she casts Animal Friendship.
You're able to cast magic? In the city?
Yeah. Are you not able to?
I thought we weren't supposed to be.
She looks around. Doesn't seem like anyone has immediately taken notice. Or at least not aggressively noticing.
I thought it was some sort of anti-magic with the crystals.
Well, I'm unsure. It seems to have gone by just fine.
It might just be my misunderstanding of how it worked.
Mayhaps. She begins to speak to the bird. And let's see, she's gonna make a quick animal handling check because she cannot innately speak to beasts. But the bird goes off, and it seems to fly off in a direction, kind of circling somewhere in the air. We will at least have one other person helping, or bird. Do you know where the others went?
No clue. No, I suppose if we're looking for anyone, the first place I'd check would probably be a blacksmith shop to try and find Draig. But that's only on our way back to the room. Worst case, I'd call in a favor from our escorts.
I believe that may be wise. She turns back to Arabella, who has been nearby but not immediately part of the conversation. Arabella seems to have been enamored by a small toad that was sitting on a barrel. Flutter goes over and grabs Arabella. All right, I'm getting a little bit tired. Do you think that we can go home? Or at least rest a little bit? My feet hurt. And Arabella quickly kind of nods and is like, all right, we can go. I have enough things. And she kind of jostles the stuff that she's kind of like attached to her outfit, put in some of her pockets, and just generally been carrying around. But we have to go out later. And Flutter nods along. Yeah, we can go out. We can go later. And picks her up and kind of like holds her. Hold her like a child. Hold her on her hip as she looks back to you and nods.
I give a nod back.
And you guys begin heading back in the direction of the thanks to Tyler, Citadel. Actually kind of fits. We're currently, you guys, I'll say for the sake of this, you guys are currently there. While we have Draig, the tattoo shop, is around here.
Let me pop back in. I was looking for potential music if any fanciness breaks out.
And Elfain and Kun'Brin are at the the shop with the thief stuff there. And remind me, Dylan, wherefore art thou on this day?
Pretty sure I'm still in the manor.
Gotcha. Is there anywhere that you would like to be at this time? Currently, it's maybe about 11-ish by the time that this current event is happening.
If I remember, I was told by my mentor to go to the private library to look up books on death gods.
I believe so. So you are within a library. I'm also just trying to find your token, which I don't. Where the hell is your token?
Pretty sure my token's not on the map.
Oh, nope. There it is. It's in the center of the city for some reason.
Oh,
Because that's
Kenny.
where we last were when we were all together.
Right. You're now somewhere in the Citadel.
Okay.
Okay. So, we'll go ahead and move as thus. Mitch, you and Flutter are making your way back to the Citadel, trying to keep an eye open for the others?
Yes, and for Tabetha.
Alright. I'll say go ahead and give me either an investigation or perception check, your choice. And I will have Flutter do the same. Alright.
Perception.
Okay. As you're moving around this way, which kind of cuts through part of the center of town, it's busy enough, but it is not too busy for you to notice across the way. I say across the way as if it isn't. Hold on. As if it isn't almost 400 feet away. But he is a tall man. He is a large man. You know the man, and your eyes are very perceptive right now. You are exceptionally on edge. You are able to see Draig currently about to enter a building.
Okay.
But currently, you see no sign of any of the others, and you see no sign of Tabetha. This also technically would be the direction. You're going back in the direction that Mark and his small entourage had went, but you see no sign of them.
Okay.
Roll me a quick D20.
Just flat?
Just a flat D20. We're gonna say something happens on a 5 or less. All right, you're good.
Okie dokie.
There. So you see Draig along the way in the complete opposite direction of the Citadel.
Can I tell where he's heading?
I'll say that you're able to, with that perception check, you are able to tell. It appears to be part of a second market district, but as opposed to goods, this is kind of the services area that he's going into. You're not super familiar with the specific building, but it appears to be one of the front-facing buildings right on the main road. That has some people regularly going in and out of it. Not enough to be like a local grocer, but it appears as if it is a relatively popular business.
Okay. I'm going to keep note of where he ended up going into. And I'm going to escort Flutter and Arabella back to the Citadel up until the top steps. And then I'm going to break away.
All right. You go ahead and escort them back to the top step. Are we talking this top step, or are we talking this top step?
The top step, where you just put me.
Okay, so right there, like literally at the entrance.
Yes.
Okay. You go ahead and you escort them there, where the regular guard check goes, and they are let in to the safety of the Citadel. Where Flutter hurries them in the direction that you know the room is.
I say thank you as they walk off, and I ask if you happen to see our any of the others, have them find me. Or if you see our escort, please let them know I wish to talk to them soon.
Of course. This is a Flutter, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Of course. Yeah, I'll let them know as soon as I can.
Thank you.
And she rushes off in the direction of the room. Arabella in tow. And I'm assuming from here you turn back to go grab the others?
I'm actually going to be sprinting.
Okay, you're sprint. Oh shit. Okay, you turn and you break into a sprint. At this time, let's go to. Let's go ahead and let's go to Draig.
All right.
So Draig.
Yep.
You currently are in you have kind of split roughly for the time of your appointment, and you make your way back to the tattoo parlor, and you are greeted at the front desk by the same person that took your appointment yesterday.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I said that Drake was going to try drawing up something for it, for the tattoo
Yes,
idea.
I believe so.
I want it to be sort of like a almost an amalgam of all of the holy symbols for the deities for the party.
Sure. All right.
At least done as stylistically as Drake can for it. I don't know.
He's decent enough at drawing. Obviously, physically,
Yeah.
he's good at drawing. The designing part, he manages to fit them in. Like it doesn't. It's not like it's a masterwork piece of art, but it's solid.
Yeah.
Like it's good.
I know I'm a little early. I'm here for my appointment though.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. We actually had a cancellation, so I think that we can fit you in now.
Here's the rough draft of what I thought up, and I'm gonna hold the sketch.
He takes a look at it. Here, let me see if I can get one of the tattoo artists on this. See if we can touch it up a little bit. He can kind of meet with you for a little bit.
Thank you.
He turns around and he begins to speak. You speak Draconic, don't you?
Maybe.
Oh, you do not. You speak Common,
don't
Dwarvish,
remember.
Orc, and Undercommon.
Yeah. Yeah.
You speak in what you recognize, or you hear him speak in what you recognize as Draconic, but you don't know the words.
Yeah.
And soon, what looks to be a large but sleek and lithe dragonborn with almost an extended neck that almost like loops as his head almost like pivots around a spot, similar to kind of like a chicken would, and it's just kind of like there.
Yeah.
This dragonborn has like yellow gold scales, and what looks like a long Fu Manchu, but it is not of hair.
Yeah,
It is
so-
this long like tendril or whisker of sorts.
Yeah. Gold Dragonborn.
Yeah, so this is the appointment. Okay.
Yes.
He reaches and he takes the drawing. Okay. So here, let us go over this together. And he begins to point out the different sections, making sure that he's understanding it right.
Yeah. Draig will give a quick rundown of the significance for each part and each person that he is trying to memorialize with it. I know to memorialize is not the right word, but
No, it's alright, I get you.
yeah.
Okay. I believe I understand. Let us get you in the chair. I will tune up the sketch with hard lines, and then I shall apply them to you.
All right, and I'll take a seat in the chair.
Then you take a seat in the chair. It is a comfortable lounging chair made out of a stretched rubbery leather, almost like whale or seal skin, some sort of sea creature's skin.
Okay.
And nearby there are two separate carts that have essentially tattooing supplies. You see that there are multiple needles, there are multiple colors, and as you're looking around, you notice that these aren't like stick and poke tattoos. Some of these other like tattoo artists across the line of other customers, they seem to be using this needle that's attached with this like thick cord or rope, and this buzz at various different frequencies kind of permeates the room. During this time, because that took maybe about, I'd say maybe about 5 minutes it took for that to be explained. Essentially, him just going over with your designs.
Yeah.
Let's jump to Elfain and Kun'Brin.
All right.
Huh.
You two are at the storefront. What do you want to do?
Is this after collecting our things?
Yes, this is after collecting your things.
Okay, I would probably want to head back to the room to put the decorative piece away since it's not needed till the banquet.
Oh,
You were cutting in and out, James.
are you having fun, Kun'Brin? How many things do you have fucking with your computer? Well, you should also have Foundry open, but... Okay, so then use Discord on your phone for now, I suppose, until you can figure out what the hell's happening?
Oh no.
Use Discord on your phone until you fix it. Don't worry, I just have to dictate everything that's happening for dev stream. I found updates, and I can't. My phone's mic don't work. Your everything is
Brother,
broken,
you're just
isn't it?
falling apart.
Yeah, just put Discord on your other computer and log in there.
Everything is pain.
Never.
You are actively your own worst enemy right now. Oh my god.
Fuck cats.
I'd rather not.
Dying.
Okay. So then And then here, Elfain,
Yeah.
you said that you wish to return to the room to...
Yeah. I want to put my... Goodbye, Kun'Brin.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I want to put the decorative armor away because after picking it, she tried it on and everything, and it looked nice. So she wanted to go put it away. That way she doesn't get it dirty or anything before the banquet.
Gotcha.
Computer shutting off. I don't know if you'll see this, but good luck, beer BB.
Okay. I'm sure they will be back eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
So, you go ahead, you take stock of your things, and you hurriedly make your way back to the Citadel with your room, Kun'Brin in tow.
Okay.
As
wouldn't
Kun'Brin
be.
seems to be having an aneurysm.
Yeah. I'm just dragging Kun'Brin back. It's the curse. The curse is taking effect.
The curse!
So she does hurry back. She's like, oh no, Kun'Brin!
Damn you,
I feel like I got who's cursed, actually.
Alright. I'll say once you guys get here... Oh my god. Once you get here,
Yeah.
you guys turn, and you see Mitch is at the top of the stairs. And then he turns and books it. You don't really see Mitch run. He is booking it.
Oh.
And poof into the ether of ADHD. Jesus Christ. But Mitch, you're sprinting back down the walkway, and you're able to see Elfain and Kun'Brin are there. Goodbye.
And they were never seen again.
All right. I
Oh yeah, you're
like
sprinting
within
down.
passing.
You are like they're like directly where you are running. They're maybe about 100 feet ahead of you.
Well, I continue sprinting until I'm right up on top of them, and I stop. We can't get this yawn out of the way.
Running makes him tired.
It does. It makes everyone tired.
He's so easy.
That just means you don't exercise enough.
Hey, fuck you. I do plenty. And Mitch is going to say, "Hey, I got an emergency."
Okay. Everything okay? Or well, you said emergency, so. And then Elfain starts to panic a little bit, but she's keeping it somewhat contained.
Do you have the spell locate object?
Let me check.
I hate this guy.
I hate that it kind of fits with the conversation, even though they cannot hear us. Unless they're listening in through DevStream.
Which they probably are.
Yeah, so what's that? Tabetha is stuck in a well, is what Kun'Brin said. What spell was I asked to check?
Locate object.
Okay. I have... It's not prepared for today.
Fuck. Someone pickpocketed Tabetha off of me.
Oh. That's not good.
I couldn't feel it. I couldn't say it or see it. I didn't see anyone running away.
Oh.
And just a heads up for
Oh.
the both of you, Mark is here.
Oh.
Like this would be a really great moment for Kun'Brin to be here.
Where am I hearing this happy ass music? Oh, what the fuck, Caitlin? It's
Leave me
watching
alone.
a guy walk through a carnival ride.
What's the problem?
I was like, this is very unfitting music. I even muted everything. Where is it coming from?
Inside your brain.
I'm here in spirit. Elfain's kind of
Everyone's
like
day.
frozen in too much is happening and she's struggling to process.
He's most likely there, up at the Citadel. I'm going to look for Tabetha. I saw Draig was somewhere in the services part of the market.
Okay. Well, I'll go put this down and I hold up my armor and then I'll help look for Tabetha.
If one of you would be able to stick with Flutter and Arabella back in the room. I brought them up there, but with Mark around, there's just too many variables at the moment.
Okay.
And I'm sure if both of you are inside of the palace there, then he's most likely going to end up talking to you at some point or another, maybe the night that we end up having the ball, but that is something to be determined afterwards. I just need an extra set of eyes on them.
Okay.
If someone took Tabetha, there's definitely other motives. They know our group.
Yeah, especially if you didn't see it. That's concerning.
I can only imagine it's a handful of people, but considering the stuff that happened to us the other night, it's got me worried that it's going to force us into a situation we don't like, and leverage against us is not something I appreciate.
Yeah. Do you think it could have anything to do with that voice telling us to go below?
It's possible, but I don't got time to think on that right now. I gotta try and find anything that I can, any lead. I'm going to possibly hire a mage, see if they can use locate object for me. Buy a scroll, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have it prepared.
Isn't there an ability that clerics get where once a long rest they can change out a spell over the course of an hour?
Do we? DM?
I don't believe so.
I thought that was an
That-
abuse of like being an elf and using a short rest. Or a
Well,
long rest.
Well, long rest takes 4 hours, but also I think what you're thinking of, Tyler, is the old ability of the fact that you were able to regain a spell slot using your channel divinity.
It might in fact be that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I have. I can get a spell slot back.
I can change spells.
Fuck off, sorcerer, nobody asked you. I can change spells too. I can go from fist to axe to chain to gun.
You say fist
Favorite-
to ass.
My favorite spell is animate lead. Parry this, filthy casual.
Mitch is going to then break away from them and start going down towards where Draig was and just letting him know what the situation was, but I am going to actively continue running.
Alright, sounds good. You go ahead and you break away, and you begin to sprint back in the direction that you saw Draig. Elfain, do you continue your course back to the room, or do you choose to follow?
I'm gonna take note of where the direction Mitch is running, and then I am gonna head back to the room to put the armor down to check on Arabella and Flutter, make sure nothing's going on in the room, and then I will decide after checking in with them.
Okay. So, Mitch, you go ahead. You begin to dash and make your way across town back to where you saw Draig, which it takes a minute or two. It takes about a minute because that's like 350 feet. And you guys go back to the room, kind of hurrying. In general, both of you are fast as fuck, actually, because you can both bonus action dash. But you guys make your way back to the room. The door is closed.
Does anything seem odd about it being closed? Like,
Give me a perception or investigation.
righty. I'll do a perception at normal. 31.
It doesn't look like anything is off with the door itself. Looks like the door is closed in its regular closed state. You don't see anything off with it.
Okay. I would like to open it.
Go ahead and you place your hand on the pedestal next to it. The door flashes briefly and opens. Whereupon you look into an entirely empty space. Aside from furniture.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to... look for signs that anybody has come or gone recently.
Give me another investigation check.
Okay. Because Mitch said they went back to the room, so this is concerning. That was almost a 2.
Alright. You look around, and it does look like there was recent movement into the room.
Okay. I'm gonna enter. Cautiously.
Alright, you go ahead and you enter cautiously. Kind of trying to keep an ear out. Nothing seems to happen. The further you get in, you make it to the main living room area. Nothing happens.
Okay.
You don't see or hear anybody.
All right. I'm gonna check for Flutter and Arabella.
How are you going to check?
I'm going to. Are the lights? Is it dark? Is it light or dark in here?
Dark.
I'm going to turn the light on.
Alright. Welcome back.
Draig, I swear to God, everything is now running. What the fuck did I have to do? What happened? I didn't even touch anything.
Is it running better
Update.
now?
It's running so much better.
Okay, you guys are you're good. So to run you up to speed, Mitch, you guys went from the shop back to the Citadel. On the way to the Citadel, Mitch was actually sprinting back from the Citadel's doorstep, whereupon he came across you guys. He said that there was an emergency and that Tabetha had been essentially pickpocketed off of him, and that Mark was in the city. Whereupon he and Elfain had a brief conversation about what to do. He said that he's gonna go look for her, and that someone should stick with Flutter and Arabella for safety's sake.
Okay.
Whereupon he began to dash off further into the city. And you and Elfain had gone back to the room. She investigated the closed door to make sure nothing funky was happening, and has opened the door and found recent movement that went into the room and is beginning to look around and has just flipped on the light.
Okay.
All right, so the light is flipped on, and nothing else appears to happen.
Alright. I would like to, just to be on the safe side, I would like to detect magic.
All right, you cast detect magic.
Yep.
Nothing aside from the. Actually, no. Hold on. So the items that you guys have that are magical, Brock.
I guess I'll just put that on us for now, because it makes me.
Well, you can also cancel it just by hitting the escape button.
Well, it's too late. I placed it.
You say that. But you do actually also see a. Hold on, let me actually make sure that this is right. Okay, no. So yeah, all you pick up in terms of magic are the items that are on you guys.
Alright. I'm going to... Does it... Because I know Flutter and Arabella were staying in Mitch's room, so I'm gonna slowly approach that door. And I would like to listen to see if I hear anything.
Make a perception check.
I could be overthinking this, and I could have just said their names probably, but... Elfain's slightly panicky right now.
Elfain gets hit with a 9th level disintegration for this.
23.
3. You hear nothing on the other side of the door, but what you do hear in one of the adjacent rooms is some ever so subtle movement.
Does it sound... Can I differentiate, like, what the type of sound? Does it sound like people, or does it sound like... Does it sound like two people? Does it sound like...
From here, you're unable to tell. The fact that you heard it while listening to an adjacent room in the first place is impressive.
Okay. I'm gonna head towards that room then, and I'm gonna be like, in like a kinda trying to stay calm. Flutter? Arabella? Is that you? It's Elfain.
Give me a persuasion check.
You also had to say that in the most like skinwalkery tone you could, huh?
Ooh. I'm gonna get shanked.
You are.
Speak. You approach the door. You call out. Nothing happens. There's no response. There's no other shuffling you hear or anything. Just nothing.
Alright. And my detect magic doesn't ping anything?
Your detect magic doesn't ping anything. Remember, detect magic is also blocked by certain thicknesses of objects.
Alright. Well, I just want, like, I didn't want to make sure the door wasn't pinging. I'm going
Yeah,
to...
the door's not pinging.
I'm gonna press my ear up to the door and I'm gonna knock and see if I can hear anything. I'll be like, it's me, Elfain.
They want to eat your skin.
Give me another persuasion check.
Better than a nat 1. Not the greatest, but better than a nat 1, I suppose.
You hear some slight movement, and then no.
Do I recognize the voice?
It seemed lower. Like lower, thicker. But it happened just a little bit too quick for you to pin down exactly who.
Kun'Brin, there's something behind this door. I'm not sure if it's Flutter and Arabella. I'm gonna draw my weapon.
Time to have a rehash of the two ranged people.
Oh my god, no!
On the rooftop.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, and I'm gonna, on the count of 3, I'm gonna open the door. 1, 2.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Elfain.
All right.
All right.
You go ahead and you cast Sanctuary.
Just in case.
Fair.
Okay.
So on the count of 3, I'm gonna open the door, and I'm gonna go up with my. I'm gonna not have my finger directly on the trigger, but I'm gonna have it close enough where I can shoot if need be.
Do you have a melee weapon?
No, I just checked. I only
Do you
have
want
my.
me to open the door?
To be fair, she does have the sharpshooter feat, which
Yeah.
Open that goddamn door.
All right. You ready?
yeah.
1.
Did you see if it's locked?
I would like to stealthily check if it's locked.
How are you going to check if it's locked?
I'm going to very quietly turn the knob.
Wait, no, these doors don't have knobs, right?
Oh wait, what kind of doors are these?
These internal doors do have knobs.
Oh.
The external door does not.
Okay, we're good. Turn
Alright.
it.
Yeah, I wanted
I feel like we're police officers.
You go ahead and you turn the knob ever so slowly, and it does latch past the spot that it would have stopped if it was locked.
Okay.
And in that same moment, you know, the door is yanked open from the inside, and an axe swings out. So first,
Is this Grindhelm?
I'm gonna have to make a wisdom
Saving throw. Yeah.
Okay. So here.
I forgot about Grindhelm.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that was the deep voice.
And if he's drunk, there's no guarantee I would have recognized him.
What's the DC of Sanctuary?
8 plus 4 plus 4. Oh, 16.
16.
God, I'm bad at math.
All right. So, the Sanctuary fails to protect.
All right.
As a polished, solid gold and bronze gem-imbued axe comes swinging at you.
I completely forgot about Grindhelm. Do I recognize the axe that's coming at me?
Yes. As it sinks into you.
Yeah.
Good thing you're a healer.
And you take. Let's see.
I need to zoom in so I can edit my health.
Is there?
You take 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh, jeez. Hold on, because I zoomed in so much, I can't tell what my health is.
You can also just edit it in your character sheet.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a good one.
Oh my goodness. My foundry was messing up.
At
So I
which
took 12?
point- Yes, you took 12 points of slashing damage. At which
Ow!
point... Oh yeah, go ahead and make a concentration check.
Oh.
Because you were concentrating on detect magic.
Oh, a new magical item has appeared.
Okay,
Natural 20!
You've been hit before by surprise. You're ready.
You also have Warcaster, I believe. Remember that you have advantage on those.
Oh, okay. That is... Yeah, I do have Warcaster. I keep forgetting.
I think you can turn it on in the effects tab.
Something like that.
The
Either way,
effects
you you go ahead and as the door is yanked open, you bring up the crossbow to block the flash that you see. You don't block it entirely. You set it just off course enough that it's not a kill shot as it embeds into your shoulder. And you back off, where you see Grindhelm rushes out, ready to take another swing, before he stops himself, and he looks at the both of you. Quick, what's my name?
Is this Grindhelm?
Yes, it is very much Grindhelm. And he asks, quick, what's my name?
Grindhelm.
Question: what's a stalagmite and a stalactite?
Okay, you're good. He doesn't drop his axe, but he brings his axe down.
Thought that sanctuary would work. Damn. Sorry,
It
Elfain.
almost did. It's okay.
He got a 19 on the die, plus 1 wisdom.
Oh, you bitch. Motherfucker.
Grindhelm, have you seen Flutter and Arabella?
Yeah, they're in here. You look past him, and both Flutter currently has a flaming sword, or more accurately, a sword made out of fire currently clutched in her hand. And Arabella seems to have a slingshot.
Okay.
And she's standing on like the headboard of the bed.
Okay. Phew. And I lower my crossbow.
What is Mitch training them?
I don't know.
I'm mildly concerned that he's making a child soldier. TM.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. It was a we thing. All right, we all showed her a technique on how to stab someone.
Yep.
And I mean, she's a satyr. She's gonna know how to stab someone.
Yeah, we're
Teach
teaching
her
her
how
how
to
to stab
steal.
with her horn, with a sharp, not her horns.
So
We don't want the satyr to be turned into a minotaur, Tyler.
as the adrenaline kind of dies down a moment, you guys hear a sound at the still open door.
I turn around, raise my crossbow.
Draig.
Yep.
Everything's getting ready. You've just had. Where do you want this tattoo on your body?
Which arm is the gold, the new toy on? Because I want it on the opposite of that.
Which one do you want it to be on?
I have to pull up Hero Forge for that answer.
You can have it either on your left or your right.
I will tell you in but a moment. This is taking too long to load, and I'm going to have to.
If you want practicality, you would put it on your non-swinging arm.
Both on my swinging arm. It just depends on what I'm swinging. But in that case, yeah, I have it on my left arm.
So your the desired area on your right arm for the tattoo is shaven away. The stencil has been applied with some blue ink and this like thinner. You want to call it paper, but it's not quite paper in the way that you know it. And as he's as this Dragonborn is setting up the equipment, flipping some switches, the door bursts open, drawing everyone's attention, and you see there is Mitch, armor and everything.
I would have kicked the door open. I would have entered the facility normally, just very out of breath.
The door is open. And there is Mitch. It is opened hurriedly, and Mitch is currently out of breath, like he just sprinted for a bit in heavy ass plate armor.
I look at him, letting him catch his breath before I even say anything.
I spot him. Are you like mid tattoo?
The
Not
tattoo is
even.
about to begin, but your abrupt entrance, also as a fully armored individual entering a tattoo parlor. Everyone's kind of stopped for a moment before looking to you, and the person at front says, "Hi, can we help you?"
I need to speak to the guy in the chair right over there.
She kind of looks back at him and then to you, and your business with him is.
He's a friend.
All right. And she kind of steps back. She doesn't. She keeps her eye on you for at least a minute more. But you are allowed
Apologies for the
passage.
trouble. I go up to Draig. I go, hey, I can see you're about to get into something real quick. Kinda got a bit of an emergency.
Do I
So as soon
notice
as you're
Tabitha
done-
missing?
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say immediately.
Okay.
Continue, Mitch.
I see you're about to get into something here. So when you're done, I kinda need all rallying support for this.
Alright, do you want me to meet you back at the room, or do you want to wait here while it's happening?
Back at the room.
Okay.
If this is a time-sensitive matter, this whole process is going to take maybe the better part of an hour, hour and a half.
I have to make my way around the entire city, so you have plenty of time.
Alright.
As long as you are sure. And he finishes getting ready. He's flipping some more switches and getting inks ready.
I look back to Drake. Yeah, they took Tabitha. Someone did. I don't know where, but I'm gonna find them.
I will get everything I can ready for when they are found.
You don't cause... I don't know what's going on here. And I leave.
Alright. You leave and you rush out of the shop.
I say sorry to the lady at the front desk again, and I close the door.
You go ahead. You close the door. You turn around. And you are suddenly in a new space.
Oh.
Get dimension dropped.
You turn around, and one moment you're looking at this door. You have stone path across underneath your feet. You hear the din of people moving around. You turn. There is no noise. You're inside of a stone space, almost like an approximation of what someone once remembered of a house. Things are either slightly too large, too small, slightly askew, not perfect, and eerily so. And you feel that cold presence just outside of what you know as awareness. That cold that creeps, like from being within an unheated house in the middle of winter. This presence. You see a door in front of you.
I'm just in like a stone box.
It looks like it's made out of stone, and it looks like it's this space looks like someone who is trying to remember what the inside of a house they used to live in is remembering. So you see furniture that's slightly misshapen, but that's definitely kind of a couch. You see some walls that kind of like bow in weird shapes. You see stairs that are slightly uneven. It's a house, but the half-filled memory of a house.
Do I recognize any of it?
I'll say give me a history check.
Jeez, fuck. No. I gotta remember the interior of some god's house? God damn. History.
Mhm.
Fuck.
7. You don't recognize it. This both feels like your house, but like someone's moved into your house.
Mm.
So it feels familiar, but also alien.
All right.
And you are next to a door.
I open the door and I walk through.
Go ahead, you put your hand on the door, and as you open it, there is like a sucking and blowing sound both at the same time as this mist begins to creep in just a little bit. And you hear like a sigh of relief. And you feel a light, not pressure on your head, but almost like a thin sheet of something has just been draped over your head.
Am I in my armor?
You look down, you're not, and then you blink and you are.
Hmm.
Finally. This word, the only way that your mind can comprehend it is by putting it in a word. But it's a feeling. This concordant, complex mash of emotions that makes you understand the word, finally. And that eerie feeling of familiarity, but alien, unwanted, that you've pushed away before, begins to creep into this building. Not aggressively, almost wearily. You get the feeling of inquiry, of willingness, a desire to help. And these are all feelings that kind of meld into words.
Hmm. I don't see anyone through it. I just have these senses.
This mist kind of poured into this space as you've opened up the door. The space beyond it is blank. It has shape, but it's textureless. You see outside, you see grass that is bleach white. You see a path that is bleach white. You see trees in the distance, bleach white. A sky, bleach white. But you see all the details of these things, just as if color has been soaked away. Let me help. All I want is to help.
Are you the one I took power from before?
Yes. I've given it. Let me give more.
How do you plan on helping?
We will find her. Together. Together.
How do you know this place?
Through you. You did not come alone. Alone. I've been
Why the
here.
interest? Go ahead.
I have been here the whole time. Listening and waiting.
Why the interest now?
Because you need me. Just as I need you.
What are you?
I watch. I learn. I know. You. Yeah. Foreign. You bring me. When you crossed.
You some sort of leech? Parasite?
Not by choice. You blew through. I was in the way. We are here
What-
together. Together.
What do you benefit from being here? Sticking onto me.
Existence. Had I not latched, I would cease.
If I let you help this one, what does it cost me?
It will cost you nothing. Just let me help more. I am on your side. You feel
I'm gonna
that.
insight check it.
Go ahead. Go ahead and give me an insight check at disadvantage. You feel that sheet kind of pour over you a little bit more as if the sheet turns to liquid, and this thin sheen begins to cover your shoulders. This is a creature or entity that you can't see physically. The interpretations of the emotions, it's not words that you're reading, it's barely tone that you're hearing. It is very difficult to make out what this thing is. But very much your natural senses of being a watcher are definitely going off. But nothing pertaining to immediate danger. You're not able to tell much more beyond that. You know that you're not in immediate danger, but that's about it.
I've got ground rules.
Of course.
If I let you help me, you do not hurt innocent people.
The innocent
Understood.
souls will remain unharmed.
And I'm going by my definition of innocent.
There is objective innocence. There is much here, but it is clouded over by this disgusting filth.
Mm.
The innocents shall live.
Right. Well, while you're connected to me and you're in my head, you know my definition. You know my judgment. You stray outside of that and we both go down.
Of course. At this point, the liquid feeling kind of coats you entirely, and you begin to, like, taste. At first, you think it's like a metallic taste, but it's like tasting the texture of wet.
Gotcha. That's fucking weird.
Exactly. At which point you realize, as this thing responds next, it's using your body to respond to you. So it responds in your own voice. I know your definition now. The innocents will live. We must move quickly, or there will be some who die.
How does this work? I let you take full control?
You blink, you're back in the city. At this, though, as you remove your hand from the door, you realize that your skin, which has been like a little bit on the lighter side, almost pale, you see the veins that are lightly visible through some portions of your armor. They occasionally pulse with this like thick, either black or purple or dark green kind of bead through it, almost like it's a second pulse going through your veins. Focus. See.
All right. I focus in and I look around.
As soon as you focus, things layer over top each other. You see past, you see present, you see future, all in discordant array. You see sound, you see smell, and you see intent. Go ahead and give me a quick perception check. And you've locked it. You follow this vibrating chord of intent. It's almost like a physical rope of vibrating sound. You follow it, you pull across it. And you realize that this movement is fluid, it's quick. It's dangerously efficient. And you're weaving past people that you don't see. You feel their presence as you weave in and out. And you find yourself running back to the Citadel. And as you look across it in this vision, you see layered upon the physicality of it, there is a horrifying aura of tendrils of darkness, the visualization of hate and corruption. But at the very, very top, right within that dome, in all of this dark purple and red, this hate, this greed, this everything, there's a singular little dot of, takes you a second to realize it, creativity. And it is barely holding its tiny little light against all of this hatred and greed. There.
I move to it.
As you think to move to it, you begin to rush up the stairs, and you lift off the ground. And you realize that you've activated your flight. And your tendrils are pulling you closer.
Mm.
As
From
you
the
get
outside or the inside?
the outside.
Gotcha. Spider-Man.
Nah, more like Doc Ock.
You make it up to the dome, and you go to peer through one of the windows, and you realize that it is on the inside of the window. It is latched shut with like a metal fixture of some sort. You go to the next window, it's the same thing, and the next, and the next. Something is going on in there. You're not sure what, but something is going on in there.
I am going to cast.
As you think about what to cast, you begin to channel this power, and as you do, you feel like you're channeling it from further away. And in this moment, you look back to where you were, to where it feels like you're channeling from, and you're able to pinpoint in this array of sight. You see far in the distance. Your body is still back there, and there is a trailing ghosting image of you coming up to here.
That's fucking crazy.
If you cast a spell, your body will go through the movements that you just took.
Oh shit! So I'm gonna catch up to myself right now.
If you cast a spell. If you
Am I
cast a
able
spell,
to pass through the wall?
Go ahead, you put your hand against it, and it goes through. You follow through. Your body pulls you through. And here, it's like stepping through almost like a curtain of thick jello, like you're coming out of it. All that suffocating negativity, and you are now free of it, inside of this almost little safe dome. As you see I say younger man, mostly in his young 30s. He is running around this room. He has short tousled hair that probably at some point was like pressed neatly. He's wearing royal garb that's been loosened up, as if he almost like he was forced to wear it, and now that he's like in like a working mode, it's kind of like haphazardly loosened. He's running around, he's working on a couple of things, he's got these gadgets. You see that there are these little flying mechanized somethings around him. They're almost following and helping him. As he's taking a wrench and twisting that, he takes a he takes a large module of something and sticks it inside of another larger something. And as you're still processing what's happening, entering into the room, taking off a hood, you see is Mark Greycoat. My prince, I have obtained something for you that will help you with your goals. At which point, the man who is working kind of takes off these goggles and rushes over. All right. Well, let's have it. Let's have it. And as Mark reaches into his cloak, he pulls out a small box. By small, I mean it's like 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches.
Like almost a jewelry box.
Almost, yeah. And he, you see his finger presses something on the bottom side of it, and he tosses it out, and this small box turns into a much larger box, and thuds onto the ground. And still in this sensing vision, as soon as Mark entered the room, that piece of creativity, of flow, has slowly begun to be encroached upon by this feeling that Mark brings with him. The box is opened, and the man who's been working reaches in and pulls out Tabetha. And kind of marvels at it a little bit. This This is perfect, actually. Um, yeah. I can work with this. Thank you. Yeah. Um, this entire time, it's like he's focusing more on the skull than he is Mark. Go take care of the paperwork stuff. I've got this going on. At which point you see Mark bows, taps the top of the chest to make it small again, puts it back into his cloak, and he exits the room. Whereupon the peace of the area is restored.
What is he doing with Tabitha real quick?
Right now he just appears to be observing her. He's turning the skull over in his hands, looking at it. And the longer you watch him, it seems to be like some sort of genuine like fascination, admiration. Like he knows he's holding something extremely delicate and valuable. But there's no greed in his eyes. There's no ill intent from what you can sense. He seems to be genuinely fascinated in the purest sense.
In the room, do I get any gauge of what he's been doing?
I'll say give
Can I
me
gauge
an
if she's like in any sort of danger?
I'll say you can give me either a perception or an arcana check. There appears to be a lot of technology around the room. There's small little pet projects that you can see. There's larger fractions of even larger projects. This appears to be an area of creativity, of design. You don't see anything that seems to be siphoning off of other stuff. You don't see anything injecting power into something else. It's almost like seeing a physical representation of what you've seen Draig do when he's trying to design new objects, or Kun'Brin when he's trying to design things. They have it on paper, they kind of have it tacked up on the walls, except this entire design process seems to be physical, made, hung up all around the room in physical representations.
Okay. He's just examining her at the moment. Is Mark
Yeah.
still in the room, or did he
No,
leave?
Mark has left. When he was dismissed, he pretty much left immediately.
Okay, I'm going to cast command.
Okay. What do you command?
I command halt.
As you speak halt, a couple things happen. So let's back up a little bit.
Wee.
Elfain and Kun'Brin.
Yes.
Just so it's out there.
Everything has de-escalated a little bit. The adrenaline of the moment has passed. And what do you guys do?
Well, you said there was a noise at the door, right?
Correct.
I immediately turn around, raising my crossbow. I don't shoot, though.
You raise your crossbow, point it at the door. At which point you see there is a... let me make sure I'm actually remembering this right. Hold on, I wrote this down somewhere. Oh, damn it, did I not fill out all of the notes? Hold on. Alright. So you see, not that one. You see what appears to be the half elf that came with Vicari and the others. Kind of standing there, leaning up against the door frame. You know it's kind of dangerous to leave this thing open, right?
Can I gauge their intention?
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
$23.
She appears to be entertained, but also, like, she's intentionally trying to make comedy out of something that was potentially a very dangerous situation.
Okay.
You can close these things for a reason, you know.
Well, we just got here, so we're fine. As Elfain's bleeding.
Well, I'm glad that you're fine now. But she reaches into her bag, and she pulls out by the hair a.
She's got a gun. It's a letter, Lisa.
She pulls out by the hair a severed head and tosses it onto the ground. You almost weren't.
I examine the severed head.
I would
You
also
look
like
at it?
to examine the severed head.
You both take a look at it, and it looks to have been it looks to be a halfling head, pale skin that was probably almost as pale before the blood left it, with the eyes having been like very much sunken into the head. Like before death, this halfling had very sunken eyes.
Oh.
So, just watch your backs a little bit more. You're kind of a little bit of big targets.
Oh, okay.
She, you see, she actually reaches over to the pedestal on the inside of the door, and pushes her hand to it. It scans it for a moment, and it closes it, which immediately procs to both of you. Which, let me see. Let me make sure. 14 and 12. It procs to you, Kun'Brin.
Oh.
Just right off the bat, her being able to close that's not supposed to happen. That thing was supposed to be tied to the tenants of the room.
Oh, I wish I had witch sight. Thank you for closing the door.
Yeah, we can't let any other vermin in, can we?
Here, talk to Grenhelm. And I kind of like gesture for Grenhelm to get closer to me.
Grindhelm comes a little bit closer. He keeps his axe in hand.
Kind of grab him, like push him towards her. And I turn around, grab Elfain by the hands, walk into the room that just has, what's her face and what's her...
Flutter and
My
Arabella.
brain... Yes, thank you. My brain's in panic mode, so I'm like, whom's...
I never lowered my crossbow, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab you by your hands that are grabbing the crossbow, and I kind of like just gingerly drag you into the other room, and I shut the door. And then I
Go ahead,
whip
you shut
around
the
to
door.
you. Elfain,
Yeah?
should have been able to close the door.
Yeah.
What are you? That's it. I get it. I get it. Yeah.
You can kind of tell
Yeah.
Elfain's like panicking a little, trying to stay calm, but is panicking.
What do we? What do we do?
I don't know. I don't trust anybody. I trust you, but
I flicker in the forehead. Well, now you can't.
doesn't change a thing. What do we do? Do we run?
What am I going to do?
Do we stay? Where's Mitch?
Yeah, of course we fucking stay.
I now
do
then
we do?
slowly, I take a deep breath. I now lower my crossbow. Okay.
Oh.
So she threw a severed head on the floor.
Mildly concerning.
Mm-hmm. And then she hinted that we were in danger. And she shouldn't have been able to close the door.
Yes, these are all things we know.
Yes. Can anybody open and close our door? Or does she have special permissions?
Only
The
the
slowest
people.
investigation I've ever fucking seen in front of a fucking person.
You're- Kun'Brin gives you the look of the same look I give you, Dev, whenever you do something weird in magic. It's just, huh?
I am going to, because I lost concentration, right? I would
Yes, you
like.
lost- no. You still have concentration on detect magic.
Detect magic.
You
Okay.
rolled a nat 24.
Okay. Did anything ping when I was pointing my crossbow at her?
She did appear to have some magic items on her, but her physical form was not one of them.
Okay. Alright, so she had some magical items on her. She herself was not magical. Her form wasn't magical. So somehow she has permission.
Elfain.
Yes.
We fought one.
Fought one what?
They're doppelgangers. Their transformation isn't magical.
Oh. Oh.
So it's just there. So maybe they're a doppelganger and was just like, oh, I'll copy their DNA. Badoop. I don't know how they work entirely, but I know they can change forms. You're starting to piss me off. Say something.
I'm confused.
Oh, I turn to Flutter and just like gesture.
Well, let's first let's go and let's take some deep breaths, and let's well, we're gonna stay in here, and Grenhelm's going to deal with it.
Can I open the door a crack and peek? Is Grindhelm
You do
handling
it.
it? I want to know if Grindhelm's handling it.
You go ahead and you open up the door just a little bit, and as you do, you're able to hear quiet talking, not hushed talking, but like regular volume talking. And you peek out physically getting some eye contact on what's going on. And you see that Grand Helm and her seem to be sharing a flask.
They're drinking together.
Wait,
I
have an
whisper to
idea.
the room.
Elfain, idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
So, we ask them a question only one of us would know, but if they answer it correctly, they could be it. Okay.
Okay. Okay, do you have a question in mind?
Off, cat. Sorry, there's a cat chewing my headphones. That's what. Fuck. I don't know. Wait, I have an idea. Is if we are siblings or not.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not a good one.
Oh yeah, I think that's pretty common knowledge now, actually.
Yeah. Shit. Oh. Another trick question. We asked them. No, that's not a good idea. Fuck. I like to flutter. Help.
What do you mean, help?
I know us too well. All of our knowledge is public.
Well, how about... And in that moment, there is a feeling of... Honestly, it's a feeling of impending doom. Like, it is the feeling that something bad is about to happen. All of you, Draig, Elfain, Kun'Brin, all of you hear, almost like in the back of your minds, halt. And then, all at once, there is a boom, a crash, and the intense creaking and breaking of metal, all in the same instance. And immediately, alarms are going off, blaring sirens. Guards are immediately in movement. And that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Oh.
Fuck you, Mitch.
When we come back next time, we are going to go ahead and we will once again pull back in time for what Dylan has investigated inside of the library.
Oh no,
Forgot
she
I was alive for a
investigated a
second.
bomb.
I've been reading so much.
I discovered a nuke.
Yeah,
Where's the uranium?
Elfain's just thinking to herself, oh no, is this the apocalypse? I thought we had more time.
I'm just trying to survive the now, Dev. Fuck
Yeah.
the future.
essentially, Mitch had moved through all of that space and through metal all in the same fraction of a second.
Ooh.
I'm a goddamn monster. Time and space is not relevant to a man who jumps between dimensions.
And so here is also what I'm going to do as the final thing.
Sounds like a bitch.
I'm going to roll that
Fuck.
save for the worker.
Oh. Lovely. Fuck.
Oh.
Hold on, I choose to fail him.
The
We'll
worker?
see what happens
Hold on.
next time.
God damn.
Oh.
Okay.
I know a
well,
lot
GG.
happened, but holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a good session.
The situation just got a lot more interesting.
Not for me.
It's about to be.
Well, shit. I guess Dalago now has to defect.
I mean, we have to defect.
We're bringing Hercules with us.
Only if he legally changes his name, because he will be a wanted criminal.
Yeah, you guys.
I said yes, so it happens.
No.
Yep.
I don't think that's how that works.
So,
Yeah, Kristen said
Mitch.
yeah, so.
Yeah, this shit's gonna be baller.
Yeah, it's
That
gonna
shit
be pretty baller.
bussin'.
And how do you feel about finding Prince Argona?
That's the
These nuts.
motherfucker.
That's the prince.
Oh, that bastard. All I'm just saying is, if I don't like a single answer that he gives me, the first one, it's Black Patch.
What did he do?
And
He
that is
touched
going to
my
be
skull.
very entertaining, because that's going to be your first real foray dip into the power.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch, I know we got one. This will not be your one.
No,
His one
motherfucker.
is
This
the
is my
prince.
one.
No, you gave us specific rules on what our one can be.
What's
He
mine?
never
And
said the
none of
rules for
that
his.
was dictated fighting a prince, all right? That wasn't in the fucking clause, so I can do it.